In a year full of good games and a good year in general, 2023, in my opinion, was actually an awesome year. But the question that comes towards the end of the year is what's your favorite thing? What's your favorite movie, favorite TV show? But today we're going to be answering what are the best games. In this video, I'm going to be showing my top 15 games that I beat this year, starting at number 15. Number 15. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is probably one of my favorite Sonic platformer games. I mean, that could be just because of the other games that exist, but Sonic 3 is, in my opinion, a really good platformer due to how the game flows. The music and the level courses are amazing, and the secret rings that you can grab to get the little mini games are also enjoyable. The bosses, while fun, they're quite enjoyable. The reason why this isn't higher up on the list is because not only are there a lot more better games, in my opinion, up on the list, but I do think that Sonic 3 has a few flaws. Maybe in the future I will discuss all the flaws, but for now, I feel personally satisfied that it's on the list and it reaches number 15. Number 14. Before playing A Way Out, I did actually play It Takes Two, and I do think it's a better game in general because of how much creativity is put in there. But I think that A Way Out was a fantastic game from beginning to end and had a great story and great gameplay. I played it with one of my very best friends, and we very enjoyed our time with it. There were a few things here and there that were a few problems. The game being called A Way Out is just the first hour of the game, and then you're just really surviving. The game, while all about co-op, is really good. Co-op is one of the best things about it. So, if you ever feel like playing this game, grab yourself your best friend and have a ball shooting, driving cars, and having a blast. Number 13. Postal Brain Damage is one of the craziest FPS games I think I played in 2023. Just from beginning to end, the amount of things and the amount of weapons, the amount of enemies that you fight with so much blood going all across the screen, it is crazy to think that this game even exists just based off of the normal Postal games. The Postal games are already known for being super crazy, especially the infamous Postal 2, but this game is very different. Postal 2 has a lot of bugs and glitches, but this game is perfectly tight. Barely any glitches I experienced while playing the game, and I definitely recommend anyone that ever loves FPS games to give this game a try, because this game is pretty fucking crazy. Number 12. Guardians of the Galaxy was also a really good game that I beat in 2023. Overall, the story was really great and definitely gave off Guardians of the Galaxy vibes, just like the movies. I never read much of the comics, so if anybody acted different in the game, it just, felt different. The comedy was also good, but they did use a certain word a lot of times to censor out an actual bad word. It was funny at first, but then it got a little tiring. Also, another thing, they do talk a lot, which hopefully the voice actors got paid for. Overall, this is great gameplay, the story is amazing, and the combat is really fun, and I do like the huddle up, and all the music that's added into it just keeps bringing in the experience. So overall, it's a pretty good flarking game. Number 11. Psychonauts is a wonderful platformer that I played in 2023, and then I went to go on to do the sequel. And I think it is amazing from beginning to end with the Tim Burton style to give off a creepy vibe, plus the music that it gives off throughout the entire game. It definitely evolves the experience that I had with it. Psychonauts is absolutely amazing. The stage that you go through, and the fact that you're going into different people's minds to figure out their problem and to help them, and the fact that this game only takes place in like 2 days. Something I really didn't like about the game was that the fact that it gave you sort of no direction. I mean, that was much older games and how they really did get that much direction. The level design is phenomenal, with the Milkman stage being great with curves and turns and many things that you have to do. And the bosses, they're just perfect and amazing. That's why it definitely deserves to be up here. But there are some other games that I think are just a little bit better. Number 10. A Short Hike has to be one of the most adorable games I beat in 2023 because I just love like the old retro design that they add to the game, and I think it makes the game a lot better. I like how all the characters act and the dialogue's really great. The storytelling is also amazing, and the fact that you can just fly around the map and also just beat the game without getting every single upgrade is also really nice. And the ending to the game is definitely worth seeing to the end. So if you have just the time, takes about 2-3 hours to beat it, maybe an hour. But if you have the time, please give this game a try. Number 9. I Expect You to Die 3 is one of the best VR games I beat this year. I loved it so much, and being fans of the other two just made this one so much better. With so many difficult puzzles into the game and the everlasting story of the secret spies, it is such an enjoyment to play, especially one of the missions that you could be seeing if you ever decide to give this game a try. Definitely, this game is a brain twister that will definitely make you question your sanity. Number 8. Uncharted 3. Now, some people might be a little bit confused, saying, isn't Uncharted 2 the best one? In my opinion, but I would explain that in a very different video. But Uncharted 3 is a game that I've never played before or never seen like it before, with so many crazy things happening, making you just self-question of whether Nathan Drake is going insane or you're going insane as a player. The many places that you go and the many events that will happen is such a great adventure. And finding out on how the treasure is found and everything that it leads up to is definitely worth grabbing that controller and playing for hours on end to see how Nathan Drake will go. Number 7. Spider-Man 2 is seen as more, not as like a controversial title, but basically because everyone is so mixed on it. Overall, I think it's a great game, just with a little bit of flaws that if I were here to explain it, I'd be going on here for about maybe 5-10 minutes. Overall, I think it's a fantastic game. I love the traversal, and I love the bosses that you fight. The story could have used more time in the oven, and some of the side quests, while fun, they just don't have that much pizzazz as the first game did. Sort of feels like they mostly copy and pasted some of the stuff from Spider-Man 1 onto Spider-Man 2. But the fact that you can play as both Spider-Man and Miles, it definitely helps a lot better. And the loading times are absolutely amazing. Just no drawback at all. No more loading screens. And the only loading screens is when you die. And not even that happens. So, I definitely recommend that you give Spider-Man 2 a try and then come back to me with your opinion. Number 6. Uncharted 4 was also really amazing, just like Uncharted 3. The fact that the story continues on even after Nathan Drake is retired, just forcing him to go back into treasure hunting, is definitely amazing. And with the PS4 graphics just exploring exploring all these places and the explosions, the car chases, and riding on a boat and the rain just falling down the screen. It is absolutely amazing. The characters are as acting as they never done before, and the enemy is just crazy. I mean, he's not that crazy, but like he's pretty crazy. So, I definitely recommend this game to anybody that has enjoyed the past three Uncharted games and finally will see how this story finally ends. Number 5. Pizza Tower, one of the best indie games I happen to be in 2023. Just the speed that you're going, blasting through levels and basically trying to get yourself the best work that you can, with amazing music and amazing boss battles and perfectly staged levels. It is absolutely amazing. I definitely recommend this game to anybody that loves platformers and loves just going fast with games like Sonic and other games, maybe like Spark or something. But Pizza Tower is definitely for as many people as you can. If you like any type of platform, you will love Pizza Tower. And Pizza Tower is one of the best final bosses I think I have ever played, giving this game just an amazing, amazing rank. Number 4.
Lost alone.
Psychonauts 2 is a really great sequel to the first one, even though it takes place just a day
Just a
after
thought
Psychonauts,
is
which I think
all
is
I've
really
got.
hilarious. The amount of levels that you go through with fantastic music and the song that's played by Jack Black is absolutely amazing. Definitely a mind-bending experience to anybody that is a fan of the Psychonauts games. So, I definitely recommend this to any person that likes crazy visuals, because let me tell you, there is one level in this game that will make your eyes explode with colors, with the amount of stuff that's on there. Definitely a really fantastic game from beginning to end. Number 3. Super Mario RPG on the SNES, the version that I played in 2023 compared to the remake, which I played this year, which I will talk about sooner when that comes to that, but for now, Mario RPG is one of the greatest fucking RPG games ever! It is amazing from beginning to end, as I keep saying always, but like, with the new adventure that Mario goes on with Bowser, Peach, Mallow, and Geno, and you get to, fight all these bosses, and fantastic music that blasts all over with the battle music and the victory music, and just walking through all these towns, and it has so much emotion and so much life to it. Mario RPG is one of the most fun RPGs I think I've ever played, and I recommend this to any person that just wants to get started with RPGs. If you want to get started with an RPG, Mario RPG is very simple to just walk into and have a great time, because these characters, they're full of life, and it definitely feels like a great Nintendo game. Number 2. Mario Wonder is a very creative platformer, which, I mean, after what I just talked about with so much emotion, but Mario Wonder is a fantastic platformer to play with friends, and it is so wonderful. With all the wonder effects that they managed to put in every stage, which they didn't even have to do, they could have done it in some stages, but the fact that they did it in literally every single stage in the game is absolutely mind-boggling. All the love that they put into this game just makes it so much better, and it's a definitely good refresh from all the old Super Bros games that we have been having to play for the Wii and DS and the Wii U. And it just feels amazing to finally get a brand new Mario platformer, and I hope for the future of Mario that we get to see platformers like this. And the Talking Flower, he's so cute, he's so funny, and Bowser, he's a whole fucking castle, and it's absolutely amazing. And you should definitely play this with your friends. Play it to the very, very end and all the difficult stages. Definitely 100% the game so that you can find out how hard it is and all the badges that you can get and all the abilities you can use and all the power-ups there is and all the players you can be. It is absolutely amazing. So I recommend Mario Wonder to basically everyone. And number 1 is Tears of the Kingdom is one of the greatest games I think I've played in 2023. It is absolutely phenomenal how much they put into the small hardware that is the Switch. Obviously, it's a huge drawback because of how the Switch hardware works, but they definitely made it work all in the end. The music is fantastic, the bosses are amazing, and the places that you go is absolutely phenomenal. Even though it might seem like a Breath of the Wild clone, I love this game to death. I grinded it all the way down, got myself the best gear, best weapons, best shield, best everything to fight Ganon, and an amazing final boss that I will not spoil for you guys because you need to play this. I feel like if you really enjoyed Breath of the Wild, you will love Tears of the Kingdom. Because honestly, Tears of the Kingdom is one of the greatest games that I played in 2023. Thank you guys for watching the video and actually seeing my opinions on what games I beat in 2023. I actually really enjoyed making this, and I actually really love these games I beat in 2023. There are a few games that I actually did not like in 2023. Maybe I might make a video on it, or maybe not. Some of them might be jaw dropping. I don't really know. So I might make a video on it. So if you guys really enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and just enjoy your day. See you guys on the next video.